Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. Today we got big news. It's news we expected, but big news nonetheless. Resident Evil 4 Remake is coming next year. 3 months into the year, but still coming. I have to admit, I never loved RE4 the way most people do. I started playing the series in 1996 with Director's Cut. I religiously played every game as they were released, pretty much up until the 360 era. Shinji Mikami is an absolute genius. Resident Evil 1, 2, 4, and The Evil Within are all amazing games in my opinion. But RE4 was a weird creative spike for the director. I was happy with the old school style of Resident Evil. The cinematic camera angles are vital to the survival horror experience. But critics were complaining about the series being stagnant. I thought Resident Evil 0 was brilliant, but the majority of people would disagree. So Shinji wanted to take risks with RE4, spread his creative wings. Resident Evil 4 went through several builds before we got the final product. I remember seeing the black RE4 logo in a Game Informer what felt like years before it was released. Devil May Cry was built from an early RE4 concept. There's a well-known build of Leon running around the house having hallucinations while being chased by a doll. The game we ended up getting changed the trajectory of gaming forever. It could be argued that it spawned the popularity of the third-person shooter genre. RE4 is an amazing game, but to me it didn't feel like Resident Evil. I missed the cinematic camera, the brooding atmosphere and slow building tension, the backtracking and ammo conservation, the sprawling interconnected areas. The idea of bioweapons and cops still felt grounded even though it's pure fiction. RE4 is basically an anime version of Resident Evil. Characters are so over the top and the action is comical and it's just all fucking crazy. But the gameplay loop is very addicting. Something about it resonated with so many people and that just can't be ignored. So with Resident Evil making a comeback in the PS4 era, RE7 being a brilliant soft reboot, Resident Evil 8 sort of testing the waters with what an RE4 remake could look like, this is pretty much fate. I don't think it's going to be like the original. I think Resident Evil 8 is going to be closer to the original than RE4 remake is actually going to be. Let me explain. The RE2 remake version of Leon is more realistic and grounded. I think this version of RE4 is going to be closer to the old school vibes. RE8 was an over-the-top fantasy, while RE4 is going to have a much more serious tone. If the trailer is anything to go by, this game can really be something special. RE2 remake was absolutely perfect in my opinion. They hit all the right notes. The vibe, tone, and atmosphere, it was all there. A version of RE4 with that frame of mind would be incredible in my opinion. I honestly can't wait, and I'm genuinely hyped for this game. Well, that's pretty much all I got on that. I'd like to touch on the Dead Space looking game they showed. Well, it kind of looks like Dead Space, and I think that's sick. Dead Space is a brilliant survival horror game inspired by Resident Evil, and more stuff like that isn't gonna hurt. I'm glad to see that horror games are still popular. If you've made it until the end of the video, thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.